Look, if you're feeling your legs getting heavier when you go upstairs, or maybe you need to lean on the arm of the chair to get up, I have something important to tell you. What you're feeling isn't just because of your age. It's not something you have to accept as normal. I know a lot of people say that after 60, that's just how it is, that the body naturally gets weaker and slower, but the truth is quite different. There are 3 natural supplements that you've probably heard of, but maybe don't know how to use properly, that can reverse this feeling of weakness in 6 to 12 weeks. And when I say reverse, I'm not talking about just a slight improvement. I'm talking about you feeling confident again to carry groceries, play with your grandchildren, or simply live without constantly wondering if your body will be able to keep up with what you want to do. In the next few minutes, I'll explain the exact protocol, the right dosage for each one, the best time to take them, and how to use them in a way that really works. Because look, it's no use just taking anything any old way. There's a science behind this, and that's what makes all the difference between wasting money and actually transforming how you feel. First, let's understand what's happening with our body. After the age of 60, we all start to lose muscle mass through a process that doctors call sarcopenia. It may sound complicated, but it's simple. Our muscles start to shrink, and this happens even if we keep exercising and eating well. The problem isn't just that we lose muscle. What happens is that our body becomes less efficient at using the proteins we eat to build and repair muscles. It's like a factory that's running more slowly. Even if you put the raw material in there, it can't produce at the same speed as before. And this doesn't just affect our balance, it affects our confidence to move, our independence. It even affects our energy, because when the body is weaker, everything becomes more tiring. But here's the good news. Scientific studies show that we can reverse much of this muscle loss by using 3 specific natural supplements. I'm not talking about complicated medicines or expensive treatments. I'm talking about substances that exist in nature and that our bodies recognize and know how to use. The first supplement is whey protein, which many people know by its English name, whey protein. Now, I know that when you hear whey protein, you might think of those muscular young guys at the gym. But the truth is that this protein is one of the best tools we older adults have to protect and rebuild our muscles. Whey protein is what scientists call a complete protein. This means that it has all 9 essential amino acids that our body can't produce on its own. But what really makes it special for us is that it's rich in an amino acid called leucine. Leucine is like a key that turns on our body's muscle-building machine. When we take whey protein, especially after some physical activity, even if it's just a walk or some stretching, we are giving our body exactly what it needs to start repairing and strengthening the muscles. It's like providing the right bricks to rebuild a wall. Studies recommend about 20 grams of whey protein per serving, preferably within the first 60 minutes after any movement. It doesn't have to be a heavy workout. A 15-minute walk, some stretching at home, or even household chores are enough to signal to your body that it's time to get stronger. The second supplement is powdered collagen, more specifically collagen peptides. Now, when most people hear about collagen, they think of face creams. But collagen is much more than that. It's one of the most important proteins in our body, responsible for keeping everything in place: our bones, joints, tendons, and ligaments. As we age, our body produces less collagen. This usually starts around the age of 25, but it becomes much more noticeable after 60. That's why we often feel that morning stiffness in our knees or that pain in the hip after a longer walk. Collagen peptides are small pieces of collagen that have been broken down so our body can easily absorb them. When we take collagen regularly, we're helping to reinforce the entire structure that supports our muscles. It's like tightening the screws and reinforcing the beams of a house. The dosage recommended by studies is between 10 and 20 grams per day. The good thing about powdered collagen is that it has no flavor and dissolves easily in any liquid, hot or cold. You can mix it into your breakfast, juice, soup, or even water. The key here is consistency. Taking it once in a while won't make a difference, but taking it every day for a few weeks can bring significant changes. An important tip about collagen. It's recommended to take it together with vitamin C, which can be a glass of orange juice or even a simple vitamin C supplement. Vitamin C helps our body make better use of the collagen we're providing. The third supplement is spirulina, a blue-green microalgae that has existed for millions of years. It may seem strange at first, but spirulina is considered one of the most nutritious foods on the planet. For us, people over 60 years old, it offers unique benefits that the other two supplements can't provide. First, spirulina is also a complete protein, which means it can perfectly complement whey protein, especially for those who have difficulty digesting or prefer lighter sources of protein. But what really makes spirulina stand out are the micronutrients it contains. Spirulina is rich in iron, and many people don't realize how important iron is for muscle strength. Iron helps transport oxygen in the blood, and without enough oxygen reaching the muscles, even the simplest tasks become tiring. Many elderly people, especially women, have low iron levels, and this shows up as tiredness, shortness of breath, or that feeling of heavy legs. In addition, spirulina contains a unique antioxidant called phycocyanin, which gives it that characteristic blue-green color. This antioxidant is very powerful in fighting inflammation. And here's something important. Chronic inflammation is one of the main causes of muscle loss as we age. When we reduce inflammation, our body is able to recover better and maintain muscle more easily. The recommended dosage of spirulina ranges from 3 to 5 grams per day. It's better to start with a smaller amount, maybe a teaspoon, and gradually increase it. Spirulina has a strong, somewhat earthy taste. So many people prefer to mix it with citrus fruit juice or blend it with fruits in a blender. Now, let's talk about how to use these three supplements together to get the best results. The good news is that they complement each other very well and can be taken on the same day without any problems. A strategy that many experts recommend is to take whey protein in the morning or right after some physical activity. Collagen can be divided into 2 doses, half in the morning and half at night. And spirulina works well when taken with a meal to help with nutrient absorption. But here's something very important. These supplements are not magical. They work best when combined with regular physical activity and proper nutrition. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. A daily walk, some stretching, taking the stairs when possible, carrying groceries, any movement counts. And about food, keep eating your regular meals. These supplements are exactly that. Supplements. They complement a healthy diet. They don't replace it. Make sure to drink plenty of water as well, because our body needs proper hydration to use these nutrients efficiently. Another important thing, if you take any medication regularly, It's always good to talk to your doctor before starting any new supplement. Although these three are natural and generally safe, it's better to make sure they won't interfere with any treatment you're already undergoing. About results, it's important to have realistic expectations. In the first 2 weeks, you may notice more energy and vitality. Between 4 to 6 weeks, many people report less joint pain and move more easily. The most noticeable gains in strength and muscle mass usually appear between 8 to 12 weeks of consistent use. Remember, our body, even after 60, is still capable of adapting and getting stronger. You just need the right building blocks and a little patience. Every day you take care of your body is an investment in your independence and future quality of life. Loss of strength is not inevitable. With the right tools and a little bit of discipline, you can feel stronger, more confident, and more capable of doing everything you enjoy. These 3 supplements are a good start for this journey. Now I want to ask you a question. Which of these situations feels most familiar in your own life? Having trouble getting up from a chair, feeling your legs get heavy when climbing stairs, or maybe getting tired faster than you used to? Leave your biggest challenge here in the comments. And tell me also, which of these 3 supplements do you intend to try first? This is your chance to make a commitment to yourself and take the first step. If this content was helpful to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any important tips on how to live a healthier, more energetic life after 60. And remember, taking care of your health is the best gift you can give yourself and those you love. See you in the next video.